Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Guess Ancho. What is up, y'all? I got me a package. I am super excited about this package, y'all. I originally had recorded this and thought I was actually going to make it all the way through without doing a voiceover, and I was so wrong. So here we go. I received an email sometime back from Born Pretty. And I was super, super, super excited, y'all, because, well, I mean, that's Born Pretty. And this is my first ever PR package. So I'm super excited about that. And so, of course, then they reached out to me, asked if I was interested in reviewing some of their products or some of their gels. I was like, yes, please. Send it right over. It did take a little bit to get to me, but it's here. We are recording it, we are doing it, we're swatching it, and we're showing you what is what. So, I'm ready, y'all. Let's get into this. Okay. I obviously had to take a little peek and see what I was working with. I was so excited when I saw what I got. Y'all, these colors are absolutely beautiful. I was gonna tell y'all, but I'm just gonna show y'all. I just want y'all to see. It was pretty crazy though, because I don't normally gravitate towards this type of. I'm sorry, real quick here. I'm just showing you that it comes with instructions on how to apply the polish, how to prep. I'm sorry, how to prep, how to apply, and also how to use their for their cat eye polish. And then in the back, there was some pretty cool tips, which I thought was really nice of them. Some tips on how to help make your gel last longer. And so I'm trying to when I read it, I was like, you know what? I never really thought about it. Normally when we get things, like for me, when I get a gel polish, I'm thinking it's a gel polish. You know what I mean? You just put it on. You do a base coat, and then you just apply the polish. But there's a lot of things that you could do to help prolong the life of your application of your gel polish. So I just thought that was really nice of them to go that extra mile. So here we are. We're showing the colors. They're jellies. This is what I was talking about. Normally I don't gravitate towards jellies, not because I don't love them. I love jellies. They're beautiful. They're just intimidating to me, and I don't know why. It's like, how do you use a jelly? I work a lot with I work a lot with, what am I saying? I love this color is so beautiful. Oh my God, that one is absolutely stunning. All of these colors were really, really nice. I know once I get into the swatching, y'all can see, but let me tell you something. I have had jellies before. I've worked with them. I've used them, and a lot of times they can be streaky, dude. You can lay it down, you lay it on that first layer, and it is very streaky. Look at this application, y'all. This polish, the gel polish, it self levels so nicely. It's not streaky. It's not harsh. I mean, it's beautiful. I can't even I thought for sure I was going to be doing two layers, I guess, if you want to call it. But no, every single one of these, because sometimes you can get some gel polishes that are not very pigmented, and obviously it's a jelly. So I'm talking about jellies. I'm sorry, not jelly gels. These are tongue twisters. That one's so beautiful. But sometimes you can get some jelly gels that are not very pigmented. I mean, because I guess for whatever reason they feel that the jelly should be jelly. But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look how pigmented that is. And still crystal clear. Absolutely crystal clear. Look at it. I was blown away. I've never used these colors before. And the jellies that I had were not from Born Pretty, the ones that I tried. So this was definitely for me. It was like, wow, I really liked it. Oh my God, I loved them. And then it was like weird because I got them. I saw what I was working with. They were absolutely stunning, like beautiful, beautiful colors. Look at the way it lays down, y'all. And I got like stumped for a minute, like, oh, wait a minute, what do I do? um, Naturally, I'm like wanting to like really come through and like do the best that I can and have this like awesome, amazing set. And it's just like overthinking it, really just stumbling all over my thoughts. And then I got like a creative block, and it was just like, what is going on? Why am I trying so hard? It's just, it was better that I needed to take a step back and just, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I do my little freestyle, and it's gonna be all right. So right here, I went ahead and did a second coat only because I wanted everybody to see what they would look like with the second coat. But I mean, y'all could obviously see from the first coat. Why am I yelling? I always do this. Y'all can see from the first coat. Oh, you're so beautiful. Y'all can see from the first coat. One coat will suffice. Like one coat is just fine. But I did want to show y'all that option in case, somebody was considering or wanted to know what it looked like. Excuse me, I'm so congested. What it would look like with two coats. I was, oh my God. I was thinking to myself, like, if you go back on all my videos, I think 50% of them I was congested. My allergies are horrible. They're horrible, horrible. So I'm just showing y'all the colors here with the numbers that coincide with the colors. That middle one, yo, it is beautiful. The light, like an amber color with the gold flecks in it. Gold flakes, flex flakes, it's all the same. This is the colors with one coat. So these are all the colors that were given in the package with one coat. And I'm gonna go ahead and start. So I went ahead and did the swatching on one hand, but I also did a swatching on swatch stick so everybody could see the one coats, the two coats, and also like how it looks against your skin too. Like looking at the color on your hand, not so much just a stick. That was the reason why I decided to do swatching on my nails also, like to see what the colors look like in color. Right here, really quick, I'm sorry, I was just showing you all how everything in beauty, from hands to face, gel polishes, makeup, anything, everything has a date on it. And if you look in the back of the bottle, there's like a little icon there, and it'll have like a number with the M next to it. That just shows you how many months that product would be good for. These Born Pretty gel polishes are good for 12 months, I believe. And so just so everybody knows, these are the Crystal Amber series gels. They are $9.99 on Amazon. And so Born Pretty is having a Black Friday and Cyber Monday week sale from November 17th, which has already started, up until the 27th. So y'all still have time. They're going to be doing up to 60% off. Y'all get up on there, jump up on the site. Get y'all's polishes 60% off. They have other products there. I was going through kind of when I got this sent to me and taking a look at what they had. Amazing, beautiful stuff. They have everything that you could think of for colors and polishes and just extension gels and rubber base gels. I mean, just go check it out. I mean, they have amazing stuff. All their products are low odor. They are 11 toxin free. They're cruelty free and vegan. And then they are long lasting if you do with the proper I say if you do with the proper prep and base, they can last up to 28 days or more. Which is amazing also. And that was something that I think with when you purchase the product and they give you that instructions in the inside on how to do your application, flip it to the back and take a look at that. How to extend the life of your polish or your gels, or how to like prolong it. What is the best thing that you can do to make this long lasting? read some of those, not some, read them all. Go on and read them all. Read all the instructions in the back, and it'll tell you how to make it last. You gotta do it. So anyhow, I decided to go ahead and just I went with the red that we had here and the lighter brown of the two browns. Now I know the darkest one they have, it looks brown to me. I don't know why on the colors they call, I want to say that's the one that they're calling gray, but yeah, no, it looks brown to me. But I decided to do the light brown with the excuse me, I'm sorry guys. With the red, I chose those two colors because I just loved them. They were absolutely beautiful. And of course, I also picked out the light brown with the gold flakes, and I wanted to go ahead and lay that down also. But we are doing foils. I did use my foil glue that I got from Amazon. Y'all can see it right there to the right. It's the XKJ Star Glue. It's called Star Glue, but it is foil transfer glue or foil transfer. It lays down white like glue, like Elmer's glue, but it dries clear, which to me I think is really awesome because then you'll know it's dry because it's clear. It's not white. It even will, like, when it's not all the way dry but a little bit, it'll even turn like a light like a translucent type bluish color, but that means it's not ready yet. So you have to get it clear all the way. That is by far the best foil glue that I've ever tried. This one right here. I'm telling y'all, like, I have tried quite a few from brands to off brands on foil transfer glue, and this is the one that I found works the absolute best. Every single time you lay a foil down, best believe when you pull back on that little paper, that little plastic, that image is going to be laid out underneath. You know what though? I find myself being too harsh sometimes. See how I use my nail, and I'm using my nail to like scrape into it and press it down into my the nail that I'm applying it on. That's like a big no, because don't do that. Don't do what I'm doing. Do as I say, not as I do. Because I found that when I was using my nail, I'm actually pushing the ink from the foil like away from where it should be, which is really weird, but like I'm actually pushing the image off where it should be centered at. And it's weird, I don't know. But anyhow, we're getting close to the very end of this, y'all. We're getting close to the end of the video. But I just want to remind y'all again to go check out Born Pretty. They do have their own website, but they are on Amazon, y'all. That means if y'all got Amazon Prime, you can get your order in the very next day. So that's definitely something that I would recommend that y'all check out. And like I said right now, I don't know if I said it or not, but this set is $9.99. But don't forget, they're doing their Black Friday and Cyber Monday week sale. It started on the 17th, but it's running all the way to the 27th. So y'all have plenty of time. I don't know about plenty, but y'all got time. Y'all have plenty of time to go check it out, y'all. And you guys, oh my God, I don't know why I struggled with my rhinestone placement on this set, y'all. I really did, and I'm pretty sure it had a lot to do with the fact that it was a shorter set for me. Shorter nails, and I think I'm so used to doing that rhinestone placement on a longer nail that I kept, girl, oh my God, I kept looking at it like, oh, it looks weird, it just looks too clustered or too busy, you know what I mean? It was like too much. And I think it's because, like I said, I'm used to placing all these rhinestones on a longer nail, spreading them out, or whatever, and I do my little caviar beads on there and everything, but I just had a hard time with it, but that's okay. In the end, I was okay with how it came out. I was satisfied with it, and it just took a minute for me to get these things laid down right where I was okay with it. And a lot of times I find myself like overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? I get into my head a lot, and I get into my head, and there's other people up in there, and I'm like, y'all need to get out of my head. It's too crowded in here. I can't even hear myself think. Oh, y'all, I need help. But anyways, I think in the end, what saved it for me was like, I feel like it always, what saves it for me is whatever product I'm using helps out so much with what I'm trying to achieve. And for me, laying down this right there, you see it, the brown with the gold flakes on top, laying that down on this polish, it was just like, that was it for me. It was beautiful. I also found that while you can use these for fall because they're very fall-y, obviously they're fall colors, you can also use some of these colors for Christmas or for your Christmas nails. So especially that red, it's stunning, man. That red is so beautiful. And then also with the light brown with the flakes, sure, why not? You know what I'm saying? Who says you can't use fall colors for Christmas? Yes, you can. So I went in with the Model One's top coat. I did not have a top coat for the Born Pretty. So while I know they do have top coat, they have top coat, base coat, like I said, polish. I mean, they just have everything. Y'all gotta check it out. They have all types of nail products. But so like I said, I we are getting to the end of this. I did struggle with the placement, but in the end, I was very satisfied, or I felt like I was okay with what I had finished up with, what I came up with, and so I'm good with that, yo. I really appreciate all the support that I have received through my journey. This is not a goodbye letter. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not a goodbye letter. I'm just kidding. I really do appreciate all the support that I've received through my journey. It has been a rough, like, little journey for me, and emotionally and mentally for me. But I have managed to stay in touch with such positive people. I've managed to build relationships with such beautiful people out there, beautiful women who have been so supportive and so friendly towards me. I mean, it's just amazing. And I encourage everybody to reach out, do something. And I've said this before, something that you wouldn't normally do, send somebody a DM, send somebody a message, an email, whatever it may be. You don't know how much you could change however they're feeling or whatever they're going through at that moment. And that message, that positive hello or whatever it is, how you doing, just checking in, could really change and turn their day around. So this is it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Y'all go check out Born Pretty. Don't forget, once again, they have that Black Friday and Cyber Monday week sale that started on the 17th, running all the way to the 27th. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate everything. I love y'all. I can't say that enough, y'all. I really love all my sisters that I've grown to know, and thank you guys so much for being such beautiful individuals. If y'all watched it all the way through, I love y'all. If y'all didn't and jumped right to the end, that's okay. I love you anyways. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all are beautiful. Goodbye and adios. Get them nails out of my face.